Our desires are the driving force for our being, our character, to make the necessary accommodations for certain beliefs and expectations that will fuel the behaviors that align with the person that has those things that you desire. And there's a difference between that and needing something. When you need something, right, more often than not, it is based off of you allowing the appearance of things to drive you, which doesn't come from the soul. Well, not to get too spiritual, but what we want, we will embody what we want, because all we want, we physically anyway, the physical things we want are just landmarks or signposts for the emotion that we want to feel upon attaining that thing that we want. It's not actually the object we want, it's the feeling, it's the state of being, it's the character, it's the person who has the thing. We want to become something, essentially. It's not that we want this thing. We always confuse having things with being that thing, or that thing making us something, but we have to be something to even have access to these certain things, you know what I'm saying? So when we feel we need something, we put that desire on too high of a pedestal, or on a pedestal for a matter of, you know what I'm saying? When you put something on a pedestal, when you need something, you push it further and further away from yourself, because you put yourself in a constant state of, I don't have this thing, I'm not this thing, I'm not the person that has this thing. That's what you're constantly rewiring your brain for. You have to remember, you're constantly programming yourself. Even if you feel like you're doing nothing, if you feel like you're lazy, you're not building anything, that's you programming yourself. We're always programming ourselves for something. We're always rewiring our brains for something. So self-sabotage, you're really fulfilling some sort of want, some sort of belief in your head, let me say, for better words. Now, to redirect this energy into what you're currently experiencing, into what you prefer to experience, all you need to do is look at your intention, or better yet, look at the beliefs behind your current experience of reality, your attitudes towards your certain experience of reality, your deep convictions, deep-rooted convictions, also your feeling towards the current experience of reality. Then you have to see, what is my reality redirecting me towards, or what is it trying to speak back at me? Because reality is just a mirror. Your current life is just a mirror, because it literally just tells you what you truly feel you want versus or truly deserve. So once you identify all the beliefs, and I can't really tell you these things, it's your life and that, but you've got to be honest with yourself. You have to genuinely face reality, face yourself, because you and the physical are intrinsically linked. Mind and matter are intrinsically linked in the metaphysical sense. So whatever reality, the matter is showing you, you've got to realize that it's telling you something about your mind, not anyone else's mind. No one else should have a say, mind you, in what your beliefs are. Although some people can tell you, but if someone else can tell you anything about you and your reality, that person is controlling you to a degree in which you don't want anyone to be steering your ship. You want to steer it to where you want to go. Us humans, we're more selfish than we like to think, and we're not all deserving of, I don't want to impose any philosophy onto this, so I'll just move on. But these beliefs and expectations are the driving force for our behaviors to keep us physically aligned, because everything in our, or as we know it, there's the spiritual, there's mental, there's physical. All these things have to be aligned. The spiritual is, let's just say, your expectations of potential, possibilities and potential, right? Your conviction in possibilities and potentials, and your ability to be able to allow things that unfold in ways that you wouldn't expect. It's just having an open mind, essentially. All aligning spiritually really is just having your ego take a back seat, not letting it think that it is the thing that is making things in your external world. The things are already there, they already exist, and there's an infinite amount of possibilities, infinite amount of ways that things can unfold. And essentially your ego is not in control of that. Your ego is also in a state of becoming. Your ego, as it is right now, it literally isn't the thing that is making things happen. It can help you to direct us a little in who you are, but it's not the thing that you're not the one that's really pulling the strings, if that makes sense, and putting things in a perfect order. Do you know what I'm saying? And then mentally aligning would just be your beliefs, expectations, attitudes, your convictions, your emotions, your thoughts. Do you know what I'm saying? Better yet, the thoughts with the most that carry the most emotional weight. And this is why it's good to constantly monitor your thoughts if you want to get a grasp on what do I believe, what do I expect from reality. Do you know what I'm saying? All these things is just being aware of your thoughts and curating your thoughts to what you'd prefer to think. Do you know what I'm saying? Because your mental prints out the physical, which I'm about to get to now. All these things, the spiritual, the mental, will then drive you physically to take actions that are aligned with the person that's in the reality that you prefer. When your actions are fueled by necessity, by, oh, this is what reality is telling me about myself, I need this thing to fix me. No, you need to become that fixed person in that sense. You don't get the thing and then that makes you the person, the fixed person, no. But when you put that gap between you and that acknowledgement that, oh, I don't have this thing, me not having this thing means I lack, you're reinforcing that lack and you're reprogramming your brain to be the person that lacks. And if you continue to do that, you'll be stuck the way you are forever. You literally do this every day, all the time, with things that you need and things that you actually want. You always get what you want, and you always don't get what you need. You just need to identify where you've been successful in life and then extrapolate the process that you did for that thing, extrapolate the kind of thoughts, the attitude you had towards that thing to this other lane, right? Because how you do one thing is how you do anything. So if you feel stuck, then you're the one that's putting yourself in a cycle. You can subscribe if you've made it this far to support the channel. Check out my Substack for daily posts, daily articles. The link will be in the description. Check out my channel for more videos too if this video has been insightful.